Well, hello everybody. So I decided to put a little piece together here on silt. We had a meeting the other day on erosion control, and one of the guys said, "I don't get it. What's the big deal about a little dirt in the road?" Well, let's talk about it. So this is a piece right out of our standards. It's right in the front of the book. It's about not driving in the lot. Basically, we want to keep that mud and that dirt and that silt in that lot. We don't want that stuff running down into our little storm drain there and, well, clogging it up. You can cause flooding in the little neighborhood, or it can head on downriver and cause some major flooding for a lot of people. So we want to keep that dirt where it is. And it's not just this neighborhood, it's not just this house. When you combine all of the neighborhoods and all of the houses together, uh, that's what's going to give you the big problem. And here's the series of some pictures where silt fence has been damaged. This one was overpowered. It's not strong enough. Now this one here you can see has the wire backing and the metal T-posts, but it did get undermined and that silt did end up in the road. And this one here, it looks like somebody had dropped something on it, but it's out in the road. And then eventually, this is what happens. It causes flooding. It gets into your rivers and your creeks and stuff like that, and it can um, cause some major problems. And as you see here in this picture, all that's got to go somewhere. And so it's going to end up in your lakes. It's going to end up in the ocean, and it can be bad for shipping, all kinds of different things. And let's not forget about these little guys. And these little guys are really important. That silt, that amount of silt can cause some real problems and kill these guys off. And if we don't have those guys, then this little guy here doesn't have anything to eat. And there are things that eat him, and so on, all the way up to us. So we want to be really mindful because drastically changing an environment with something like silt can be a really big problem. And then you could change the oxygen content of the water. You can change the carbon dioxide content. And you get these things called algae blooms. Now, these are poisonous to everybody, and you're not going to be able to swim in your favorite lake, pond, river, or whatever it may be. So we want to be mindful of those silt fences. We want to be mindful of erosion and report it whenever we see it. That way we can get it under control and we keep our wildlife, we keep our environment. We're not having flooding, we're not losing property, and everything is nice and beautiful. Thanks, guys.